Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a pool slash sweatproof makeup look. I have gotten a couple requests to do a sweatproof makeup look and then a first date at the pool kind of makeup look. And I was thinking about it and sat down and actually planned out both videos and then realized that I feel like I would do the same exact thing for both of them in a way. Obviously, I would change things up based on if I'm going to be wearing it on my day-to-day life or if it's going to be literally at the pool. But overall, they're basically the same things, so that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to apply sunscreen always. You should always apply sunscreen under your makeup, especially if you're going to be spending the day. Okay, so my card was full, so I had to fix that. But anyways, so you always want to apply sunscreen on your face before you go out anywhere. What I would say is do not wear a full foundation. Today I'm going to be going in with just concealer. I'm just going in with a Wet n Wild concealer. I am going to prime. Now, if you're going to be at the pool or something like that, even for the summertime, you don't want something that's going to be a slippery primer. You want something that's going to be very matte and pore filling. I'm going to be using the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I love this. It is a very heavy duty pore filling primer. When it comes to doing your face, you can do a couple of different options. You can do a concealer like I'm going to do, or you can do a BB cream. I have this one right here by AOA Studio. Either one would work, I feel. So I'm going to just apply the concealer mostly right here because this is obviously where I want to conceal. But I'm going to bring it down and we're going to go back to the old school days and we're going to do a full kind of triangle and we're going to pull it all the way down and across because we want to use as much of this as possible if this is the only means of coverage that we're going to be getting. So there's a difference right there. I feel like it makes a really big difference without having to go in with a lot of product. And this is a very lightweight concealer. You can obviously use whatever concealer you want to use, but I would do something that's very lightweight and that's not going to be too crazy or too full coverage. And if you're going to go in with something like that, I would suggest just using a little bit and then kind of blending it out. Alright, so the coverage is done. This is basically what we are working with. I am happy with it. So now we're going to go in and we're going to set very sparsely. I'm going in with a sponge and I'm going in with a pressed powder. I would go this route. I wouldn't really use anything too loose. You don't want to get it everywhere. If you get the powder or whatever wet from your sweat or from the pool or from anything like that, it's not going to look good. So you want to set in only the places that you need to set, and for me that would be under my eyes. I'm going to carefully press that under and then I'm going to bring it up on top of the lid as well. I would set wherever you get oily. So for me, that is my forehead. I get oily around my nose and also on my chin. Most everybody's T-zone gets oily. Now, if you have the need to contour slash highlight, I would definitely go in with something cream. I am not going to contour, but if I did, I would show you that I would use something like this. This is the Studio Effects AOA Studio bronzing thing. So I would do something like this and then like this. And then you could do it right here as well if you wanted to. I know I said I wasn't going to do it and then I did it. Blend it out. Like I said, you don't want to use a whole lot of powders. You want to kind of stick to cream products because you don't want it to look bad in the end. Next, I am going to apply highlight and I'm going to go in with a liquid highlight, as you would imagine. This is the Glow Baby AOA Studio one. I'm going in with my little baby beauty blender here and we're just going to apply it on the tops of my cheekbones. Alright, so my highlight is on. It is not too crazy. Highlight, I think you can set if you really want to. I don't think it's going to get messed up or anything like that, but I would definitely start with a liquid base and then set on top of that. Now we're going to move into eyebrows actually, and the one thing that I would say is if you don't want your eyebrows to slip off anywhere, I think you should go in with a pomade. I do think that a pomade is the best way to go when it comes to doing your eyebrows and you don't want it to go everywhere. So I have the AOA Studio pomade, and basically I'm just going to do my eyebrows with this. This is a really good pomade. I have said this before, I feel like you don't need to set this with a gel, but if you want to put in a brow gel afterwards, you can. Especially if you're going to be outside or going to the pool or doing whatever, I definitely think you would want that extra little protection for your brows, so I would definitely set with a brow gel. Alright, so basically the brows are done. They look a little bold, but next you want to go in with a waterproof mascara. I don't use waterproof mascaras. I have told you all that before. I feel like I don't need it on a regular day-to-day basis, so I don't really wear a waterproof mascara. In this case, for sweatproof makeup and for makeup at the pool, you definitely need a waterproof mascara. Alright, so my camera cut off, but basically the eyelashes are done. That's all I'm going to do for the eyes, really. I did apply a eyeshadow pencil to my inner corners just to make them a little bit brighter. You guys know I love doing that. So I wouldn't recommend going too heavy with the eyeshadow. I don't really put anything on my lids, like I said. So yeah. Now we are moving on to lips. We have two different options for lips. You can go in with a gloss. So I have been loving the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is in the shade Fussy. I definitely feel like for a pool date you should go for a gloss just because it's a little bit more natural and you don't have to worry about fading or anything like that.
I love this gloss. It is so pretty and so nice.
Okay, so the next option that you have is to go in with a liquid lipstick. So this is the Dose of Colors Merlot. I love this. Dose of Color liquid lipsticks are some of the best liquid lipsticks that I've tried. It is very long wearing. It dries down to like a powdery matte formula, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, so I definitely think those are your two good options when it comes to picking a lip product for sweatproof makeup or makeup at the pool. Basically, this is it for the summer makeup look. Again, you can use the liquid lipstick or the gloss, and I feel like either way it would look good. Your brows are done. You do have a little bit of coverage. You're glowing. I feel like this is a really good summer makeup look. Good sweatproof makeup. Good first date at the pool makeup. See? So if you all like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you all subscribe before you leave, and I'll just catch you guys in my next video. Bye!
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires.